Hello, welcome to Nana's Journey. I'm Deanna, and today I'm going to make some pot holders. I'm going to take them to my sisters who I'm going to go visit. I got this layer cake roll in one of the Sew Sampler boxes. I belong to the Sew Sampler Club from Fat Quarter Shop. And this is Farmer's Daughter by Lori Holts. And I need 6 pieces of fabric. This is going to be a no-binding pot holder. I am also using this polytherm fleece. It's like Insulbright, but Insulbright might be better. I opened this up and it said to use 2 pieces with the foil facing out and a batting in between. So these are going to be kind of thick. I think with the Insulbright, you might only need 1 piece. So that's something to consider. Most people cut these down to 8 inches, or well, 8.5, so they have an 8-inch finished. I'm just going to leave it. I like big pot holders, so I'm just going to leave it as is. So I've got everything cut out. I will show you one, and I'll make the others off camera. So, okay, I got done, and I realized the battery on the camera was dead. But this is what the first one is like. This is what it's going to look like. And that's too thick. So I'm taking one of the layers off. So it's just going to have my top piece, the insulation with the foil out, batting, and this is my bottom piece. And I'm just going to line up the triangles. The meat nice and neat in the middle, and now we're going to sew. So let's get over the sewing machine. Okay, I've got just my regular presser foot on with the walking foot. If you have a walking foot, you're going to want to use it because of all the layers. And I'm doing a little more than 1/4 of an inch. This is probably, I don't know, 1/2 inch. Okay, you want to cut your threads. Okay, now you're going to cut these corners off so that when you turn it right side out, you don't have so much bulk in the corner. Okay, and because this is thick, I'm going to just trim that just a little more. Okay, now you're going to turn these right side out. Get my little doodad. I don't know what they're called. Now you're not going to get a perfectly square corner, but you will get a nice rounded corner. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to iron this flat. That also is personal preference. Now you're going to curl these back a little, just It's like a cathedral window. And make sure it lays flat underneath. Okay, and now you're going to sew these down. You can sew along this edge, you can sew along this edge, you can just sew the square, but that leaves, holes for your fingers to get caught. I'm going to do both edges. And I'm going to sew the orange first, and that's going to go over the green, so I just want to hold the green in place. And I'm going to do the same thing with all the other pieces. Okay, now all you have to do is cut off all your threads and you're done, and it's quilted. Now you can add more quilting, a little design in between the seams there, and maybe a little something out here would be cute. I don't have the time to do that, so I'm just going to leave these as is. So there you go. Whoops. There you go. There's the pot holder. It's all done. There's the back. Ooh, there's a big thread. So let me do the others and I will show them to you. Okay, I've got them finished. I did one the normal size. This is a finished 8-inch. This is what most people make. This finished at 9 inches. There's the difference. It's not much different. So if you don't want to deal with scraps or cutting, trimming, whatever, then you can do this. And then this one, I added a little quilting to that. You can do whatever you want. And so they're really easy. They're really fast. And they, you can make great gifts with them. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time on Nana's Journey.